What's up, YouTube? It's Red Duelist back at it again with another deck profile. What do we got going on today, Jarrod?
Alright, so we're playing something a little old, something a little new. So it's like a wedding right now. You know, you need something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue, or some shit like that. I think we have all of that in here, actually. So this is the wedding deck. If you scroll down here, we'll go ahead and see what we got. So it's Hat 2018.
Is it Hat, though?
Yeah. There's an H there. Hand trap. So, it's a 41 card main deck. Shout out. 15 card extra deck, 15 card side. We're just going to get right into it right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to boot this right up. Ha 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 ha. Alright, where should I put him? Like right here is fine?
Yeah, that's cool.
So we start out with 3 copies of Scythe. So the ratios I typically see are 2 Scythe, 3 Moral Talk, because, you know, R.I.P. Corey McDuffie, Moral Talk's back at 3, sort of thing. But USPS hates me, so I didn't get the 3rd one in time. And I enjoy Scythe more at 3, because this is still an extra deck based meta. If you can just pop this out against Magicians, there's little they can do. Their entire playstyle revolves around the extra deck. So I think Scythe's fine at 3. And you're gonna see I don't play Beagle Talk, so I play a more limited artifact lineup with 2 Moral Talk. I think 2 Moral Talk's fine. There's a multitude of ways to bring Moral Talk back out. Say if he gets sent to graveyard, because my build's a little different. You know, I play a very spicy deck. I like the build I have. I think it works pretty okay. So, 3 Scythe, 2 Moral Talk, and the last artifact I play is Mjolnir.
But why?
So Mjolnir's the newest guy. He's the big guy. You know,
He's a little bab.
He's pretty strong with 1300 attack and all. But what he does is when you summon during your opponent's turn, you can target an artifact in your grave and special summon it. Special summon it in defense. Sorry. So you can proc all of the effects off on your opponent's turn. So, because I play a very special draw engine, so I'm not always gonna have access to things. But if they're in my grave, I can just bring out Mjolnir and just, you know, bring out that Moral Talk pop, bring out that Scythe, stop your plays. You know, I like Mjolnir. He's a pretty cool guy. I eventually want to do pure artifacts too, so you're gonna see Vajra in here, and you're gonna see me just cream my pants over that card. Moving on to the Traptrix lineup, I play 3 Dionea. Dionea's pretty good. You know, ability to get back your Traptrix and your trap holes just whenever you please. Dionea's an all-around good card. And then we go on to 3 Mermelio, the playmaker of the deck. So you just normal summon this and you get any trap hole card. Any normal trap hole. So you can't get Pendulum Hole, you can't get Chaos Trap Hole, you can't get any of that stuff. You need a whole normal trap, but, you know, for normal summoning it, get it. When it's special summoned, you pop a back row. It's MSD, so it's like, hey. I'm going to play 1 Mantis and 1 Nepenthe. I feel like Nepenthe used to be a lot better than it is now, but, you know, Nepenthe gets you your resources over a slow amount of time. Mantis gets you a Traptrix off a normal summon, and quick effect, you can bounce a back row you have, and then set 1 from your hand. Someone at me if that actually works with artifacts. I don't think it does, because they're not spells in hand. But you can definitely bounce them back, you just can't reset them, I don't think. But, you know, something's targeted for Cosmic. If your Moral Talk is targeted for Cosmic and you're like, not today, boys, you can just bounce that boy back. And you don't have to set another card, so you can do it without the card in hand. Encore. And then we get to the H of the deck and the last monsters I run. I don't have Ash Blossom, so this is the only hand trap I have. I have 3 Effect Veiler. And this is the last minute edition, because I heard this card's good again, guys. I don't know if you know, but I heard Effect Veiler is good. Just letting you guys know now. Pick these up. Apparently they're good. I don't think I should really have to say what Effect Veiler does.
I don't know, man. There's some new babies in the game.
Okay, so for you Babs, your opponent activates a monster effect. You go like this and you say no.
That's so specifically heavy metal foes, Electromite.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, now we move on to the spells, and we find my very special draw engine. I played 3 Card of Demise. Oh, but Jarrod, you want a special summon? Not all the time, though. Not all the time. I'm a fan of the set 5 pass kind of lifestyle. And like I said, it works great with Mjolnir and another card that I play. So if I draw my Sanctum off of this and like Scythe, I will set the Sanctum and just ditch the Scythe off of this because I can just get Mjolnir and bring it out from grave. Unless, you know, they're the one guy playing DD Crow and I'm just like, shit out of luck. Called from the grave ain't out yet, so I don't have to worry about that for like another month. But Card of Demise, all around good card. I don't really need the special summon all too much. Play 1 Monster Reborn for memes. That's pretty much it. And my last spell is I play 3 Pot of Duality. I don't like special summoning in this deck. I like summoning 1 Mermello and setting 5.
Unless you get the one with Fleesia.
I guess.
And then just
if I can do stuff with my extra deck, I won't use these. But I typically don't really care about my extra deck too much. That's why it's filled with memes. So that's the last spell. I only play 7 spells. Played 8. But
Jarrod, what's Pot of Duality, dude?
You reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and you add 1 to your hand, and then you shuffle the rest into your deck, and then you can't special summon for the turn.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, you're welcome. Moving on to the traps. You'll notice that I don't play Ignition, because I don't have Ignition, by the way. So we got 3 Artifact Sanctum. I play something better than Ignition. Sanctum summons an artifact from deck, and it pops a card when it's popped. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Just procs all your effects on your opponent's turn. I bought that engine for $100. So here's the spice. Play 2 back to the front. So this works with your artifacts and your Traptrix. So if you're really finding yourself wanting to special summon that Dianea on your opponent's turn for whatever reason, go for it, my man. If you don't have access to your stuff, but you got a Siphon Grave, go for it, my man. Like, back to the front's a really good card. I love it.
It is real good.
Next up, we got the newly back to 3 boy, Bottomless Trap Hole.
Where's your champion picks?
Buy them for me. Bottomless, you know, when your opponent summons monsters with 1500 or more, you destroy them and banish them. It's pretty good. I wish it didn't destroy, but you know, it's a card designed like 12 years ago. So we're all good. Is that good?
Yeah,
Can you see
that's
fine?
good. That's good.
You see fine?
Yeah.
I put 1 Floodgate Trap Hole for the flipping face down memes. So when your opponent's going for YuGiOh and you see it, you're just like, no. And you just flip everything face down and they sit there crying because they committed so much to the board. Oh, it's so good. I play 2 Heavy Storm Dusters.
But why?
Because I don't play Beagle Talk and I don't have Ignition, so I like Heavy Storm Duster. If I had Ignitions, I would play Ignitions. But Heavy Storm Duster, I think, is a fine substitute. I would play Beagle Talk, but I played Beagle Talk in the past, and he likes to show up in my hand because I said he was my favorite artifact. So we played Time Space for, you know, pendulum memes. If Pendulum Hole was a normal trap, I would play 3 of it in the main. But 1 Time Space I think is fine, especially since it's searchable with Mermello, so it's like, you know, whatever. Last Trap Hole I run is a Trap Hole Nightmare. You know, opponent's monster is special summoned, and it activates its effect. You just negate the effect and destroy it. So, it's a negation effect, it's not a counter trap. It's pretty alright. Speaking of counter traps, we play the Squad. You know them, you love them. We play 1 Judgment, 2 Strikes, and a Warning. So, you know. I love it when you call me Big Papa sort of meme. I don't think I need to explain it. Pay half, pay 15s, pay 2,000. No summons, no effects, no nothing. So it's all good.
Solemn Judgment negates effects, right?
No, not monster effects. No, and it doesn't negate pendulum summons unless it's a pendulum summon of 1. Get to know these effects, guys. They will come up. Alright, so there's the main deck. 41 cards. You know, you can't really complain. It was going to be 40, but I love my cards too much to take anything out. Alright, so we're going to move on to extra deck, and here's where my broken brilliance really shines through. You're going to see the most spicy of memes up in here. As soon as I can get everything in order. Okay. So I play M7 and Pleiades. Because artifacts are light, so you can go into them and you can bounce something, and then you can do this and do it again.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, M7's a pretty cool guy. He lets you exceed on top of your Pleiades. That's all that is to it.
It's his purpose in life.
So here's Greedy Samsara.
What's this card do, dude?
Makes your opponent take all burn damage you would take from their effects.
So what deck is that good against, dude?
What's that? Like Woodland Sprite FTK that happened in Duel Links? That's
Oh
what it's good
yeah,
against.
those memes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It has another effect. What does this fucking do? This card's garbage.
It's just good against Trickstar.
Yeah, when it destroys a monster by battle and sends it to grave, you can detach and then destroy all monsters with attack less than or equal to that monster's original attack in the grave.
That destroyed Trickstars.
It's just an anti-Trickstar card. Here's Volcasaurus. He's pretty old. Not really much to write home about.
It's Ring of Destruction.
He's an alright guy. We got a Durandal. Durandal lets you draw cards and lets you pop cards. He's standard artifact tech, considering he is an artifact and all. It's pretty good. So there's the Something Borrowed. That like those 5 cards were Something Borrowed.
You're welcome, BB.
Yeah, I'm never giving them back. And moving on. Utopia package.
What's Prime do?
Nothing. He's a stepping stone to let you attack with lightning twice. It's pretty good. Just be sure you don't detach both of these, otherwise you're sitting there with your two material lightning who can't do anything because he's a little bab. It has no effects. He's like, my brothers are gone. What happened? Lightning has 5,000 attack, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know. We played Boguski for special spice memes. You know, do this and bide your time. Pretty good. Play Tornado Dragon because popping backer is pretty good. Especially your own. You can do that. Play a Castel because spinning stuff is also pretty good. 2 baddie targets, but I love showing this guy off. The last succeed I play is 1 Rafflesia. I see a lot of builds playing 2. I don't go into my extra deck enough to justify 2 Rafflesia. So if I find Rafflesia, find it 1. You know, when I do make it, this isn't back in the day when I played Lightsworn and I had Rafflesia in my extra deck because I ran 3 trap cards and one of them was Treacherous. Actually, I think I only played Treacherous.
Yeah,
that was my only trap in a 60-card Lightsworn deck, and I just was like, well, grass, hope I don't mill it.
This was the good times.
This is the good times with the Paper Minervas. Oh, so good. Alright, last 3 cards. I play Decode Talker, I play an Ib, and I play a Mrs. Radiant. So, you know, Traptrix are Earth, so it's easy to make Mrs. Radiant. You can use a Traptrix and an artifact to make Ibs since there are different types and attributes, and then Decode Talker is just a meme. So, I like having zones. That's pretty much it.
Ooh, so good.
Alright, now we're on to the real nitty-gritty. Probably the best side deck I've ever made, and if you folks don't smash that like button right now, I'm not going to show it. So you're going to have 5 seconds to smash that like button.
Okay.
Alright, we're good. Alright, so we're gonna show this off right now. So we're going to start off... I play extra deck monsters in my side because I'm a good player now. I play an Ancient Fairy Dragon and an Electromite.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I play cherries in here. I'll just show it right now. Instead of having to go back. You can see those, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Those are my cherries targets. I don't have a Buster because I gave all my ABC stuff to that guy for something stupid, and I don't remember what. We traded decks.
Yeah.
You got ABCs, I got some dumb shit. But Ancient Fairy's a good target too because there's a lot of degenerate dumb shit that uses Ancient Fairy. Spirals use it now more than ever. They need it to do their combo. So Zephyr can use it. They probably should use it. But, you know, there's the cherries package. This is a necessity. This one isn't, but it's a free slot for whatever you're scared of. And then I play 2 Lancia on the side. Lancia is really good. I don't know how relevant he is this format unless, you know, Infernoids come back to, like, kill people. But preventing your opponent from banishing is pretty good.
I guess against, like, Vendread and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean... Come on, son. Trickstars do banish. They banish their reincarnation. Also, reincarnation. It prevents reincarnation from working. I play 1 spell on the side. I play Regeki.
What's that card do?
It blows up your opponent's board.
Okay.
That's it. Under the traps, play 3 Debarrier. Heard this card was good again.
Yeah, it went up in price.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
like Pendulum is like crazy again.
Yeah.
So, except back when it was good, they called Exceed. So
yeah.
Oh, the good old days. The D barrier, you know, call anything, negate anything.
Anything?
It's
Like
really
links?
good. Yeah, dude. They're gonna errata it to say that. And I played 2 Storming. Storming is probably the best one of the alternative mirror forces. Except, you know, Radiant. Radiant's the best. No, it's not. Storming bounces everything back to hand. There you go. And the last 2 cards to play are 2 anti-spells. So I only play 7 spells, so it doesn't really affect me at all. But I would honestly rather have a free zone for my traps and my artifacts. So it's a give and take. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. That's pretty much it. I'm very dehydrated right now. You can zoom in on my chapped lips. They're gross. Don't do it. Don't actually do it. God, you're gross.
Alrighty. You have anything to say? Any news?
Like what?
I don't know. We've been pretty good on our Pokemon stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh's.
We're doing pretty good in the Pokemon
You know,
department.
you guys could still comment. You know.
Yeah, comment. We're not just saying that to feign, you know, acting with our audience.
We actually reply and do stuff.
We want you to comment.
That's not how we're doing. You know.
Shout out to USPS for finally getting me my sacrifices. Klee deck profile, hopefully by the end of the month.
Yeah, I know we bought that like.
I bought that the day the ban list came out. I barely got the first of it. Oh, that's a story for another time.
But other than that, just stay tuned, guys, for more Yu-Gi-Oh deck profiles / content. There's new, you know, will be a new set coming out, and we're gonna do a box opening.
We're gonna try to.
Yeah. And then, you know, every week Pokemon stuff. So just stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. Slap Red Duelist signing out.
Ever.